Hi everyone, we were the team Operational Simplifiers. In this presentation, we are going to explain about the review 2 of our design thinking project. This slide shows the name and roles and responsibilities of their respective team members. I myself Parasuram, I am the presentation maker, meeting organizer and the project reviewer of our team. The next team member is Manoj Kumar J. He is the prototype maker, designer and he will make the interaction with the stakeholder also. Then Vasant Kumar M. He is the project analyst and patent identifier for the different products. The last team member is Manoj Kumar S. He is the design analyst and bugs identifier. Uh, Next, in this slide, I'm going to explain the content for which I'm going to explain in this PPT. The problem overview and the possible solution are the content which I'm going to explain in this PPT. The next upcoming topics will be explained by the respective team members. First, problem overview. You see in most of the mobiles, cameras are having high megapixels, so the thickness of the camera is also higher than the thickness of the mobile phone, so which leads to the scratching in camera. So when we keep our mobile in the floor or some other places, we also face some certain damages by the scratching on the camera and the micro damage around the edges of that camera. The second problem is when we use the mobile for a long time, it will heat up and our hands feels like wet. The third problem is while watching movies in mobile, we can't hold it for a long time and it feels bit uncomfortable. Okay, the main problem we are taking is the first one as the camera scratching while placing on the floor because the cameras are having more thickness than the mobile phone. Let's see the possible solution that we have obtained during our review 2. The first possible solution is pull-out type of case. In this pull-out type of case, the specifications are it contains pull-out dual stand, then bending it and making as a phone support. It also 360-degree rotatable, but the status of the idea is dropped. The reason is the main objective of the project is to protect the camera, but it is not covered in this project. So we dropped this idea, and also the weight of the case will also be increased. Hence, we drop this possible solution and we skip to the next. In this solution 2, it contains the adjustable rigid stand. It also protects the camera by a slider type of shield. It also a foldable case while taking pictures. But the status of the idea is also dropped due to some other reasons. The reason are there is a pattern for this type of sliding camera protector. So we can't do this further. The stand will not be rigid for the respective position. You may see that in the image too. The stand is like that. So we can't also believe the stand for some other respective positions and it will fail sometimes. So we skip to the possible solution 3, which contains the adjustable rigid stand, a camera protection through the design. So the protecting the camera is also covered through overcoming by the design. And the third one is foldable while taking pictures. The status of this idea was taken and it is the idea which we formulated into a prototype. The reason for which we have taken this idea is heat issues can be overcome during this by doing this idea as a prototype. Then the cost can be reduced rather than the solution 1 and solution 2. The stand will be almost rigid than solution 2 for the respective position and also it is adjustable too. So we took the solution 3 for our prototype design. The next upcoming slides will be explained by J. Manoj Kumar. Thank you.
Thank you, Parsuram. I am J. Manoj Kumar, 19E051. Here I am going to present the objectives of our prototype. The figure beside is our prototype. This covers the following objectives of our project: camera production, rigid stand, comfortable holder while taking pictures, solving heat issues, dust and stain free. We will see one by one how these objectives are covered by our prototype in the upcoming slides. First, camera production. You can see that the camera is completely protected when the stand is in closed condition. Also, the camera is protected even the stand is in coming out, because the camera is little elevated from the stand if it fall unfortunately. Next is rigid stand. That's a segment in the back of our case that protects the camera as well as we can use it as a stand. Since it is made from a hard plastic, we can use it for a long time. There is a adjustable segment between the two strips. We can adjust the stand as our requirement so that the angle of the phone will change. Next, comfortable holder. There are 4 holes in our back case which helps you to hold the phone while you taking photos, videos or taking selfies, etc. Next, solving heat issues and dust and stain free. Here we use a layer of silk between the foam and the silicone case so that the silk absorbs the heat, so we can't feel the heat in our hand. And also the stain in the case is due to heating effect of the foam. The silk is in between the foam and the silicone case, therefore there is no color change in the silicone case, so our prototype is dust and stain free. Next, yes, Manoj Kumar will present.
I am Manoj Kumar. My register number is 19E052, and I am going to say about our stakeholders profile. Our stakeholders' names are K. Nirav Pandi, Prabhu S. Surya Kumar V, and their professions and their mobile number address details are mentioned in the slide. Next. And as we discussed with our stakeholders and asked their requirements, and we analyzed the requirements and developed in our prototype. The requirements of the stakeholders, according to the review one, are rigid stand, solving heating issues, camera protection, cost efficient. And we solved in the prototype is rigid stand was made, and also the camera is protected, heat issues were also resolved. And according to the second stakeholders, requirement is camera protection, stain proof, weightless, and we made a stain proof back case. The third stakeholders requirement is a rigid stand, camera protection, long lasting quality, and the rigid stand was made and the camera is protected. Next. We discussed about the stack. We discussed with our stakeholders on the existing products and and take their feedback. And the existing products discussed with the stakeholders are bumper cases, silicon cases, hard cases, flip cover cases without stand. And note that one of our stakeholders is a mobile shop owner. Next. We developed 3 prototypes, and we discussed with our stakeholders, and their ratings on 3 prototypes are mentioned in the slide 16, 17, 14, 15, and 16th slide. Next. And the conversation audio with our stakeholders are attached with this slide, and you can check it with the link attached to the slide. And the upcoming slides are presented by my teammate M. Masanda Kumar.
I'm Kumar, and register number is 19124. Now I am going to explain about materials that we are used in our project, and what are the analysis we are go through to make a prototype project. The material that we are using is material one, that is a piece of silk to be attached to the front of that black portion. We use silk because it can withstand some heat. We can prevent our hand from the heat that was generated by the phone. And then material two that we are using is hard plastic. We use hard plastic to make a rigid stand, and the features of those hard plastics are strong for their weight, electrically and thermally insulative, long-lasting, cost efficient, and resistive to shock, corrosion, and air. And then final result. These two combinedly forms the back part of the case. The hard plastic part is attached to the back case with a silk piece which is hold the rigid plastic stand. This is the silk piece which will hold the rigid hard plastic stand in with the back case. Thus, a rigid stand is made to the back case, and then these are the dimensions for our back case. Now we are designed only for one mobile model, which is Realme U1, and we will make a back case for other designs also in the upcoming weeks. This is the timeline that we are followed until now. October 9, we submitted our first review, and October 11, brainstorming sessions on possible solutions was held, and October 14, discussions on finding the best solution was held. October 18, discussion on confirm the solution. October 20, brainstorming on the materials to be used, and October 25, discussion meeting on the prototype, and October 28, meet for improving the existing prototype, and November 1, confirmation of the prototype, and November 15, discussion on making PPT for the second review. The timeline that we are going to follow in the future is up to this date, we are being on collecting information and doing prototype for our second review. Next week, we are planning to conduct a meeting for a brainstorming about the improvement of the existing design and to make innovative case for other mobile models also. Then we are planning to have a discussion on alternative materials that are possible to make the back case, and then we will discuss about the constraints about our design, and we will solve all the minor things. After all these activities, in now one upcoming week, we will start the necessary activities for the next review. And then thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity.